Flash back to the summer of 2001. So this is after my freshman year at Penn State Abington. That's where I went my first year of college. Played on the basketball team there. I walked on because I wasn't recruited to college. Nobody knew me at Abington. Coaching staff didn't know me. I didn't call them. I didn't email them. I just showed up on campus, found the gym, and just started playing pickup. And then they had tryouts. Made the team. I became a starter like 3 games into the season. Started throughout the season. And after that season ended, I would come to the gym, of course, after classes, because those of y'all who've been to college, you know, the season ends in like March, but then you still got April and May with classes. So I would still work on my game after classes and stuff after the season ended. And then when it got into the summertime, I was not taking summer classes at Abington, and Penn State Abington is a commuter campus, meaning there's no housing on campus. So I lived at home, like my parents' home, my freshman year of college. But the campus is 20 minutes away from where I'm from in Mount Airy. So I would drive the 20 minutes up to the Abington campus every day in the summertime and work on my game. I had a job, my part-time job, I was working at CVS that summer. So I would just go up there, work on my game on the court, lift some weights in the weight room, and then go to my job at CVS. That was my routine every single day. And nobody ever came in that gym. None of the other players from the team ever came to the gym to work out. Nobody ever, there was never no pick, it was nothing. I would be in this gym. Any of you ever been to Penn State Abington? The basketball court is beautiful. Shiny, is always clean, 6 basketball rims, perfect. And it got like the floor, it got the glass, not the glass, but the glass doors, double doors at the other end. So you got the light coming in. It's a perfect place to work on your game. You could even shoot videos. I wish I had a camera back then. I could have shot mad videos in there. But anyway, I used to work on my game in there. Nobody ever came in there. Empty. Zero other people. So one day before I worked out, I had not eaten breakfast before I came to the gym. So I walked over to the cafeteria on campus. And Penn State Abington's campus is like 4 buildings total. 4 big buildings. I walk over to the caf, get myself something to eat. I'm walking out of the cafeteria and this dude approaches me. Black dude. And I know I didn't know him because Penn State Abington's campus is not that big. So I knew all the black people on campus. I knew who they were. They knew who I was. Even if I didn't know them, I knew their faces because you see them. It ain't that many of them. So this dude approaching me, black dude, and I know I never seen this dude before. And he says to me, yo, what position do you play? Now, mind you, we're not even in the gym. We're in the cafeteria. So I'm like, what the hell? Who the hell? First of all, who is this dude? And secondly, why is he talking about what position you play? He don't even know if I play a sport because I know he don't know me. So I'm like, what are you talking about? How you even know that I play a sport? Why are you even asking me this question? And he was like, man, I'm just asking. So I just went along. I was like, I played guard. And then he started talking about, you know, what are you majoring in? And I said, at the time I was majoring in, I think I was majoring in computer science or HDFS, one of those. I might have changed it. And he was like, well, look, we don't offer HDFS at my campus, but we do have some. No, I was majoring in psychology. And he was like, we don't offer psychology at my campus, but we offer HDFS. So you can major in that if that's what you want to do. I eventually switched to business later on down the line. But he hands me his business card while he's talking. And he's mostly talking about academics and what you can major in and what they offer, this, that, and the third. And I'm not really listening to that because I really don't give a damn about what majors are offered at wherever he works. I'm just trying to figure out who he is because, again, he just started talking to me out of the blue, and I know I don't know this dude. So as he's talking, I'm looking at his business card, and it says his name. I never heard of him. And he's from the Altoona campus. Now, the Altoona campus in the Penn State system, because Penn State, people don't know, Penn State has 23 campuses, not just the main campus with the football team and all that. They got 22 other campuses, Abington being one, Altoona being another. So one thing I knew about the Altoona campus, it was the only other campus in the Penn State system that was a D3 school. At the time, Penn State Abington, you could only play sports for 2 years. Now it's D3, but back then in 2001, you could only play for 2 years. So after 2 years, even if you were on your sophomore, you couldn't play sports anymore. You had to just go to school and not play. So I already knew my plan when I came to Abington at first was I got to figure out where I'm going to transfer after 2 years because I'm going to play 4 years of sports. But I had no prospects after my first year. So after my first year that summer, I was just working on my game. My whole plan was I'm going to come back to Abington for my second year, hopefully play even better, and maybe get recruited somewhere or figure out where I'm going to transfer. So when I'm looking at this dude's card, it says Altoona. One thing I knew about Altoona, they were D3. But this dude is talking about, you know, academics and what you're going to major in. So who the hell cares? Because on his card, the job title, you know, as the job title on your business card, it says he worked in the admissions office. But he had 2 jobs. The other job on his business card was head basketball coach. This dude was the head coach at D3 Penn State Altoona, and again, randomly just starts talking to me in the fucking cafeteria at Penn State Abington, and I wasn't even supposed to be on campus. I wasn't even taking classes. I mean, I could be on campus, but I wasn't taking classes. So I said, oh, y'all, you at Abington, y'all D3, right? He was like, yeah. And he just glossed over that. He kept talking about academics. So he didn't even want to talk about basketball. Well, he only talked for like 2 minutes. So he told me to give him a call if I was interested in coming over to Penn State Altoona. So at this point, as we walk away from each other, I still go to the gym to work on my game. I had already decided, like by the time I walked out of the double doors of the cafeteria, I'm going to Penn State Altoona for a couple reasons. Number one, even though I didn't know dude or know what his team was or what he was looking for or anything, I don't even know why he approached me or how he even knew who I was. I didn't even care. All I knew was Altoona, you could play 4 years, and at Abington, you only play 2. So by simple mathematics, I needed to go somewhere. Shit, I didn't even know where Altoona was at. I was like, fuck, I'm going to Penn State Altoona. I already knew right there on the spot. And that transfer there to Penn State Altoona, of course, I got the 4 years of athletic eligibility to play there. And I met, like, many of my closest friends to this day are people that I met in college, male and female. Experiences that I had in college, people that I met that knew something about playing ball overseas, all met in my experiences at Penn State Altoona. And what many people may not know is that Altoona's campus is 40 minutes away from the main campus in State College. So I spent a lot of time up in State College. I met a lot of people in State College who are still my friends to this very day, just from just going up there. We would play pickup up there, go to parties up there, talk to girls up there. So this chance encounter in the cafeteria on a campus where I wasn't even taking classes, I was just working on my game every day, that was a life-changing moment for me. And this story, I'm going to tell some more about this story and what happened after that and how it all plays into my whole philosophy, which is called Work on Your Game. And that's my next book. It's called Work on Your Game, Using the Pro Athlete Mindset to Dominate in Sports, Business, and Life. It's coming out February 22nd in digital, if you like to read on your phone or tablet. Physical, of course, the physical book, hardcover book, and audio. All of those will be available February 22nd. But listen, you can pre-order the book today, right now. Go to the link down there in the description. If you pre-order now, I got a bunch of extra bonuses that I'm only giving to people who pre-order the book. Click the link right down there at dreallday.com/pre-order. You can see all the information about pre-ordering the book, all the extra bonuses you get, and look, you get the book. My whole philosophy, Work on Your Game, all put into one book. All these YouTube videos, all the podcasts, all the blog posts, all these stories. I condensed it. I mean, obviously I didn't put everything in the book, but I condensed this all into one book for everybody to know my philosophy, even people who never heard of me, even to this very day. So get that book, Work on Your Game. I'm gonna tell y'all another story in the next vid. Work on your game. Dre all day.